Okay, one more time. Officer, what is your name?
Officer Vidal.
Idan?
Vidal.
Vidal? Badge number?
45789.
457. Sergeant, what is your name?
Rankin.
Rankin, I'm
Can you
sorry
just
that.
turn the light
I'm
off
sorry.
so
Yeah,
we
we'll
can do it?
turn it off.
We have enough light here. I think we're okay.
We're good. I'm sorry about that.
Get-
Okay, do you understand that your
So you're
officers
gonna
are
take a seat,
morons?
sir?
You know,
Let
like
me-
I'll
let me
take
get
a
this-
seat.
yeah, so
I'll
let me-
take a seat.
Just
Yeah.
Just
You
give me a
understand
second.
that I called him a motherfucker, and he's a motherfucker, but he's a moron. And do you understand what they did to me was wrong? That he assaulted me, and then
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay.
I can't write and
okay,
listen to
yeah,
something.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And what did I tell you? That the sergeant was going to take the handcuffs off. Did I not say that?
Okay.
Officer,
Do you have your ID?
I don't, but I know
What's
my
your,
driver's
what's your last
license.
name?
N-E-V-E. N-E-V-E, Victor, Neve.
N-A-V.
No, N-E.
N-E.
V as in Victor, E, Neve. Never without the R.
Okay.
First name is Luis, L-U-I-S.
And what's your birth date?
4/20/1969. My driver's license number?
Oh, I can't write that fast.
You should be able to jam.
And what's your,
AI is going to take your job.
what's your driver's license number?
C53348883.
83.
Yes.
Okay. And then address here,
1445 South Stearns Drive, STEARNS Drive, LA 90035.
Okay. And a phone number?
323 503 6226.
Sorry, 6226.
26.
All right. Okay, so just real quick, let me explain or tell you back what I think I heard you you say, was that officer showed up because mom called the police. You guys
Second
were
time.
Okay, just the first time that these two officers have been
yes,
here, right?
yes, sir.
And then your mom was going to drive away, or going towards the car,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you went to go after
Yeah.
your mom.
I didn't go after her. I was
But you started to
following
follow
her.
her.
Following
Okay, follow her.
her. Yeah.
And then officers got in between you
No,
and her?
no. One officer, he did.
Okay.
He put both his hands on one hand on my left hand, the other hand, no, both hands on this hand, and I had the phone. I was recording, and the phone almost dropped.
Okay.
And then I'm like, what did you just do? You just assaulted me. And I turned to his partner. I said, I want him arrested. And his partner said, I'm not going to arrest him. And I said, listen, he just assaulted me. He should be arrested. His partner said, no, I'm not going to arrest him. And I said, my mom should not be driving. He should be arrested. What are you fucking morons do? You guys are fucking motherfuckers. He's like, you want this other officer?
You can just stand at the curb or at the
The
sidewalk?
other officer said to me, you want me to put you in handcuffs? I said, put me in handcuffs, motherfucker.
Okay.
And he's like, you want me to put you in handcuffs? I'm like, motherfucker, put me in handcuffs. Then he grabbed me and put me in handcuffs, and both his they put me in handcuffs and pushed me up against the wall right there. They didn't throw me against the wall, but they pushed me up forcefully. And then he kept on pinching my arm as my handcuffs were pinched. I'm like, why are you pinching my arm? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I should not be in handcuffs. And the whole time he's like, face the wall. And then I said, I want a supervisor here. And they're like, call the supervisor. And I said, as soon as the supervisor, he's gonna uncuff me. He's like, no, he won't. And I'm like, wait. And then the whole time I was telling them, listen, if I was out on the streets, I was in a bar, a motherfucker comes up to me and put both his hands on me, you know what I would do to that motherfucker? I would beat the shit out of him because he gave me carte blanche to beat the shit out of him because he assaulted me. And then he would call police, and police would come and tell him that he is lucky I don't have him arrested for assault. But if I wasn't a violent person and I just called the police, and I said, this guy put his hands on me forcefully, I was just minding my own business. He put his hands on me. I didn't, without any jaws. She's driving away, sir. She's driving away.
Your other son is over here.
But
she's gonna do, that's where the other officer is. She's gonna go meet the.
Where's she gonna park the
brother.
car? She should not be driving the car. Okay, all right, all right. So then I say, and then I call the police. The police come. I tell them this guy just put his hands on me without any just cause, and the guy admits to it. He would be arrested for assault. That's what I said. And then this guy, when I'm telling him that my mom should not be driving, he's like, I'm gonna put you in handcuffs. I'm like,
The other officer? Or
the other officer, not the one who put his hands on me. The other
so which
officer.
one put handcuffs
This
on
guy
you?
right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And the other officer says to me, you want me to put you in handcuffs? I'm like, you stupid motherfucker, put me in handcuffs. He's like, do you want me to put you in handcuffs? I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. I turn around. I'm like, put me in handcuffs, you stupid motherfucker. And then he grabs me forcefully, puts me in handcuffs, brings me up the stairs, puts me up here. But they don't push me up into the wall. They just push me
Just-
like, you know.
They walk you up the
They
stairs.
walk me up the stairs. This guy's right here. He's holding on forcefully, like around. I feel him pinch, like feeling. I can show you if you want. You know.
Just explain it to me.
Explain, like I feel him like. I'm like, why are you holding on tight to me, motherfucker? Why are you making me face my fucking wall? I'm here, and he's like, what's your name? I'm like, I don't have to give it to you, motherfucker. He's like, oh, we can fingerprint you, you know. And then he fingerprints me, and then this whole time I'm like, I want a supervisor. I want a supervisor. They're holding me here like this. He's like, you can't move. A supervisor will come, and I'm telling him, and then he's like, he brings up God somehow, and I'm like, you understand? If you're bringing up God, this isn't just. Do you understand what you're doing as a man is wrong? And he's like, and then I'm like, you think this is just? And he's like, yeah. And then that other officer, that other piece of shit, he starts whistling. And I'm like, you stupid motherfucker. You're sitting there whistling? You had me in handcuffs? And you're whistling? You stupid fucking idiot? And then just, the both of them are standing here. I'm like, I went over the scenario again. Okay. Do you understand that you do this to motherfuckers? You arrest him for what he just did all the time. And I asked him, I'm like, went over the scenario. And would you have me arrested? And he does this. I'm like, you giving me a thumbs up? So you're saying you would arrest a guy doing that? And then he's like, oh, just wait for the supervisor. Just wait for the supervisor. So in silence, we waited for like 15 minutes for you to come.
Right.
Yeah. And that's what
And
happened.
that's all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I got everything recorded. So I got all your statements. I got their information. I got that. So what I'll do is I'll have to go back and I'll have to watch everybody.
Okay.
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 And then it goes from there.
Okay.
All right. But as far as your mom, your brother showed up. That's where they're getting her. So
My brother's
she's-
fucking
she-
delusional. My
she's
brother's a
gonna
fucking
be-
idiot.
Okay. So
I appreciate you.
As
I
far
appreciate
as,
you, Sergeant.
Let me
Yeah.
get you a card.
Yeah. And then I kept on asking him to, you know, at least let me turn around or something. And finally he let me sit, but I was take the handcuffs off. And I want to wait for the supervisor. Wait for the supervisor. But he kept on holding on tight with the wrists and everything. And then I'm like, when your sergeant gets here, he'll fucking school you. And he left one. I don't know if that's one of their stuff.
Yeah, I'll grab that. Do you know? Oh, 50, can I get the last four, please? All right, sir. There you go. That's
Thank
me
you.
on the
I
front.
appreciate you. Thank you for getting the handcuffs off, because these two imbeciles wouldn't have done it.
All right, like I said, I'll do that. Mom's safe with your brother.
She's not safe as she's driving, but you know,
Oh,
like.
that's it. He's here. So,
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.
These fucking imbeciles, idiots. Idiots.